Hello and welcome to episode 20 of our Seinathíl campaign. In the last episode, we left off still in a war against the Anbennar temple here. We're trying to force them into the Empire, and Ellison is unfortunately making that a bit of a problem. I don't know why they... that is why they refuse to peace out, because the core province they want is currently occupied by us. I wish I could hand that over to them, but there is no way that I can do that. So, yeah, not sure what I want to do there. I could force them to release this province, or to return that province, which would end the war, and then I can come back later for them. That might just be what we have to do. Because otherwise, I don't think they'll ever want to peace out. So, let's go ahead. Let's just force them to return that core. Give me some money. And, actually, will you just expand Empire? No. Not even close. Not even close. Let's return that. Any chance now? You never know. And let's send that peace deal on off. That makes Ellison much happier. We'll see what Ellison does here. Empire is now stronger. So we can send these 4K back. Actually, we can send all these back because we also got out of a war with the small country here. Though they still kind of like us, funny enough. Because we supported their independence. We forced them to release a bunch of these tags, though there is a very high likelihood that they will instantly go ahead and rejoin the small country. But that is something to think about when we need 2 or 3 more countries. We can just release these from the small country, and we will be good to go. And that will get us the final mission that we need for Seinathíl. Let's bring everybody back. I need to go to war with Ancardia today. Or most definitely go to war with Ancardia. Expand the Empire, call everybody in. And I would like to, hopefully finish this off today if we have the opportunity to. We just need a couple more people to be brought into the Empire. And it seems that Ellison has decided to fully annex the nation of the Anbennar temple, which is unfortunate, for sure. Maybe we find a way to get into war with him to force him to release that nation. Not sure if it's going to be worth it, though, in the end, in all honesty. Now, we do have 78 Imperial authorities, so we are going to go ahead and lock in, probably embrace the reforms, yes. So that's what we'll do. That means that we can add another elector to the Empire. Not sure who I want to give it to. I suppose we can give it to Wex, our ally. Or, you already have it. Basan has it. The Gamber has it. Yeah, let's give it to Wex. Westham? Yeah, you know what? We'll give it to Westham. I feel like that makes more sense. And yeah, we actually have all of these electors there, which is kind of weird. Very rarely do you see that. Nice, an Admiral with 50 tradition. Love that. Where are all my troops? They're right here. Let's go ahead and get onto the border with Ancardia, and let's rock and roll them. The Expand Empire, just call literally everyone in. We're not here to talk about 1v1ing them or anything like that. We are here to win and do whatever it takes to obtain that victory. There we go. Go ahead and split into probably 4 groups here. That was a large portion of the enemies that we're fighting. Already they have dropped quite a bit of their initial strength. Oh, okay. Bjarnrik, I'm a little busy right now, man. I'm really busy right now. Really. I'm surprised you would call me in, but like, yeah. I guess I'll join, but again, I'm busy, man. Sorry. You're kind of on your own for the first little bit. This war is much, much more important to me. We'll rotate troops up. We'll take out some of these guys, and then we'll move in. So we won that. That's not a battle I will be participating in. And of course, Gwed is already down here. I had a gut feeling that they would somehow find themselves deep within the Empire. Well, let's go stack wipe those troops. As for here, I'm a little nervous to just go straight into Wyvernheart. They do have 85,000 troops. Are you in another war? Yes. Maybe we can sneak our way into their capital here. Ooh, there's 23,000 of them. We'll let them do their thing. We'll just be a little sneaky guy. Just a little sneaky guy. Yep, just ignore us. We're not doing anything bad. Prize. Let's go ahead and take out those walls. Yeah, you are not going anywhere. Go ahead. Also, we just thrashed them. Just like straight up thrashed them. Goodbye. 0 died. 0 people just died in that battle. What is happening? Why is no one dying? Hello? I'm so confused. Why am I not killing anyone? There we go. It only took us a couple times. Alright, looks like my allies got the idea. We are just rushing for this fort here. Go ahead and reinforce this. That should be pretty close to enough to get them out. Not close enough. Grab this fort. We will barrage the walls. We're about to max out on admin points. We have everything stated, so we'll just take tech. Which means we can now build some universities, which I don't know if we needed one for a mission or not. I thought we did, and I just hadn't done it yet, but it seems that that is not the case here. I'm looking. Nope. All green check marks except for fight an evil country and the Anbennar dream. So let's go ahead and build up some universities. Oh, we already had one. I think we must have gotten a university from a mission. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. All right, we are besieging their other fort here. Why did I click that and get brought all the way over to Elintir? Well, in case you're wondering, this is what Elintir looks like. Honestly, a lot of border gore. Kind of gross. Ooh. Resin can actually formed. Don't see that very often. They're doing all right, though I think they're losing a war right now. Well, it says they're winning, but it looks like they're losing. Sestir Mark doing well. Sheshoshanta doing very well for themselves. And then rip the Yin nations. They seem to be surrounded by colonizers, as you do. As you do. I guess we're gonna roll Gwed. Yeah. Them having their troops stuck down there in our land was not good for their health. Speaking of those troops, where are they? Where did I send them? Where did I send them? They're right here. Well, let's go and try and relieve this siege real quick. An excellent minister. We will take probably the army tradition. Yeah, we're maxed out on prestige and such, so... That should be a... Ooh, it's not a white. Oh, because I'm going to retreat back here into Sagamber as their capital is occupied. Come on, just get this siege, and they'll probably be done. I believe. I believe. Nope. Okay, this time for sure. There we go. Oh, well, I mean, the rebellionism is going to spawn there anyway, so we might as well just get the benefits of it, right? Alright, and Cardia, I would like you to have the privilege of joining the Empire. You will be the wrong religion, but that's okay. You are needing to break that alliance. The Ellison alliance? Nah, you can keep that. Give me some money. Get out. And there we go. That is 99% war score. Expand Empire. Forced religion is just too far away. Big sad. Give me the money, give me war reps, and welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. There was no one that I could release out, so might as well just add them in and not force them to give back any cores to Luciande and lose that free city. Alright, let's bring these troops home. Same with you. Now we need to decide upon our next target, and I think it's going to be... we're still guaranteeing them, and I'm not going to stop guaranteeing them. I'm a little nervous about these guys. Let's check. How many nations is that in the Empire now? We are pretty dang close. We're at 64. Not as close as I'd like it. So how do I get some more? Moonhaven's in. Derwing is in. Ulair has a personal union over Laurent, who is disloyal, to be fair. But, that doesn't mean I can't force them to release some nations. I really want to get to war with BPEC. Let's see. One person I can release from BPEC? Is that it? That does seem to be it. Then a no CB into BPEC probably isn't worth it. And to be breaking truce, so it's definitely not worth it. But I can get to war with them through attacking Laurent. But let's do that. We can let other people handle the Bjarnark War. I think we've got that on lock. Let's head over into our allies' land in Westham. We'll use that to do some good old expansion. Alright. Where's Gwed? What are they doing? No, we're good. We're so good. Ellison adds another province to the EOA. Sure, you can have access. Tell them. You can also have access. Another option, we could find a way to get to peace. And then we could annex Corvuria. I think we'll do that. Let's go ahead and Scuttage them. I need to do that anyways. Oh, I already had it there. Let's rename it. We'll annex them, and then we can add everything to the EOA, and then we can release them as a vassal. Because they do own some EOA provinces down here in the south, cores of Arnanen. So that's hurting our Imperial growth modifier anyways. Now from Laurent, what exactly can I, like, do? I'll probably just take land, in all honesty. Force them to return land, take what I can, because there's no nations that I can release. I'm kind of running out of options here for things to release. Let's go ahead and make it clear. Like, all of this is what I want, my friend. So if you could, like, switch this over to me, I would really appreciate it, Bjarnark. Really would. Alright, Laurent, hello. You own Imperial land. I demand that you release it. And everybody, I mean everybody that wants to, come on in. Have a good time. Let's teach them what's good. Alright, let's instantly move in here. Now the plan with VPEC is hopefully, well, first of all, we're barraging that. Second of all, I don't really want to take that tech early, but let's get that innovativeness. I'd like to end with 100 innovativeness, if at all possible. I don't know if we're going to have enough war score to force BPEC to release Ruby Crown, or Ruby Hold. If we look here, that's not the right person. BPEC. Oh my goodness, we do. Okay, so that's the plan. We're going to force them to release Ruby Hold, which will be added into the Empire. That'll be another person. Beautiful. Love to see it. Ulair is sending 34,000 troops up and around, so let's take these 40,000 and send them back. Ooh, rip those guys. Good thing our boats are inside, because they would have just died. We got 50,000 coming in from the north. That's okay. We'll deal with them. Global trade. Obviously, it spawns in the Dame's Head here. 82 ducats of value. Is anywhere even close to that? No. No, it was not. What about over here in the ruined? No, not even close. 7.7 is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Though our node has 30. I mean, it doesn't really compare, but it's hard to not have all your trade funneled away, as all of the trade leagues in here are just brutal for that trade value. Just brutal. They will suck it all up. Uslar is in a civil war. That sucks for them. Yep, they're from here. Give me that prestige. This year's note stock. Morale of armies, manpower. Give me the money. Money sounds good. Okay, there's that. We're gonna wipe this BPEC army, then we're gonna move into this fort. Their morale's just so bad. It's just so bad. Ellison adds another province to the Empire. Which means they have cored up both of the things they took. And if I find a way to get to war with them, I will absolutely do so. And we will get that Anbennar temple in one way or another. Blair is doing bad things down here. Let us prevent that from happening. Anytime, anytime. Here we go. We have beaten Eulair's army. I could sacrifice my boats. Don't really want to. Oh, they're retreating all the way over. Okay. You stay behind, you come back up here. Play more defense. Why is Riveria getting this instead of me? Because it's a different war. Well, Gwed's dead. That's a rip to him. He is not coming back from that one. No way. Alright, East Saltmarsh now taken. We don't need to send all these troops onto the capital fort. They can go and siege this one instead. That'll work. It'll make it go a lot faster. Not too worried about their numbers now. I don't even think one of their armies could take us on. And most of them are over here anyways. Oh, there's one. We'll chase him down. Oh, this is Derwing. Okay. So this is a province they took last time, but no one else has a core here. So, yeah. Not exactly sure what to do about that one. Money, 4 reps. Thank you. Is there anyone I can enforce religion on before things start to go really bad? Yes. Arboran will accept. Encardia will accept. Grant free city status to Big Wheat. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome. Treton will accept. Brink Marshes and Tornanen. Okay. Yeah, let's continue to kind of just play defense with this stack. You can move on. That's occupied by small country. That's fine. I have no problem helping small country out occupying things. Are we at the point where BPEC would be willing to release this? Nope. Not until that capital falls, at least. Grimgard has a peasant's war, but that's a big rip. Awesome, awesome. Annexing things. Can I get over here and stop them from occupying this? The answer is... Oh, I have expand empire on the small country. Let's go! Hello! Oh. Truce. Those dang truces. Alright, it's only until 1613. It's not great. I would rather it be, you know, right now, but... Take what you can get. Come on. It's 71%. The general that was leading this died. Please just give it to me. Thank you. Also, we're gaining 0.91 Imperial authority each month. Absolutely insanity. That's probably about to tank pretty hard. Alright, BPEC. Really? Still a big no, huh? Still a big no, huh? Glad I canceled that movement. That's who I meant to move. Go ahead and take that. Can we please? Thank you. Thank you. God. Took forever. Give me the money. You are forced to release Rubyhold. Force you to return your cores to no one. That's fine. You can own all of this. Give me some money. Thank you. Alright. We still have Eulair and we have Laurent. Now, Eulair, do you own any cores that I could force release out of you? Nope. I could force you to return provinces to Vertesk. Is Vertesk a free city? Vertesk is too large to become a free city. And they're a monarchy, but... How are you too large? You only have one province. Can free cities not become a free city if they have too much dev? Because that'd be kind of crazy. Like, I'm not seeing them have any more land. Huh. More you know, I guess. Whatever. I mean, I'll force Eulair to, like, return Vertesk or something. Let's see here. So, return cores, release nations. Release Rosselard. Go ahead and return cores to West Ording. Fine. Return. No, I don't want you to return anything to Duran. Yeah, give those back to Vertesk. Give that back to Lysaean. That back to Great Ordine. Just trying to connect everything up to where people can join the Empire. And give him money. I don't actually care about your personal union with Laurent in the slightest. You can keep them. Yep, and now it is just Goed and Great Ordine. So I just returned land to someone I'm at war with. That's kind of funny. Yeah, we're not in charge of this war, so we are going to move back down to our allies' land. How many people is that now? We're getting close. 66. 66. I need 4 more. Who in the world is going to join? You have long truce with. Not long, but until 1613. Let's check our CBs. I guess that's a good way to look at everything here. Conquest, Claims of Heresy, Imperial ban on Laurent, that's fine. Goed, Corveria, Appleton. Nathalair. Small country. Appleton. You're over here, right? Yeah, you. They're guaranteed by me. Well, that would be bad. Let's revoke that guarantee, I suppose. We need to go to war with them. Sure. Reward the gnome. Know where all these troops can stand? No. So split up. Okay. Royal marriage with Basan has ended. Personal union? Maybe. 37. Well, unfortunately, I think we just kind of have to chill here and hope that we find another opportunity to go to war to get more people in the Empire. There is the nuclear option. Where I just start releasing tags, but I don't know how I feel about that one. Like Tear, I would be more willing to release. You know what? I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I feel like another episode will just be more of me desperately trying to corral people into the Empire, and I don't know how interested I would be in doing that. So let's go ahead, let's release a couple of tags. I know we have a few. I just want to make sure that they're all added to the Empire. At least the ones up here in the north. Yes, so where I need to not be at war. Let's go ahead and let's just speed through this here. Money, it's Mari fashion. Cloth is more expensive now. It's Craven, that's fine. Let's bring all our guys home. Yeah. Silvalar needs help. Sure, you can have it. Rebellion mages. While the Rebellion Society has been known for their work in artificery, many of them are actual talented wizards and mages in their own right. With their recent explorations of the God Fragment, we have received word from the mages estate in our country that the Society has slowly but surely gained power within the estate. Some claim that these rebellions are now claiming that magic is in fact divine in origin, and that mages have a duty to make sure it is wielded correctly, though others simply state that this is a natural outcome of the rising popularity of the Society in general. Interesting problems that could arise from that. Alright, we can peace out now. Yarnrick, any chance you wanna, stop the war? I'd appreciate it. I kinda need my stuff to be, at peace so I can release nations. It's kind of critical. Let's send you guys up there. Try and get that unsieged. Sure, we'll do that. Come on, man. Like, the war's a wrap. Take what you want. We have 81%. You can take just about anything you want to. I am begging you. Please. Wow, we can almost get this completed. And so we wait. We wait for Bjarnrick. But you know what, Bjarnrick? You do you, man. I had to snake all the way up here to get this for you, to get a mission tree done. So if you need to do this and Fight, go ahead. That's great. Great for you. Great for you. There we go. They took a lot. Wowzers. Yeah, they took a lot. Fair enough. How's that aggressive expansion looking? Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a bit of a tight one there. Not gonna matter though. He has us as an ally, so will not be too bad. Okay. We have one person up here in the north I think we can release, which is Rogeria, right? No, we have two. We have Elikand and Rogeria, so let's do that. Which honestly, these make some sense. Right, these are people that were very far away. This is land that I never really wanted. It was more like land I had to have. So let's go to Rogeria and let's grant them some land. Grant province, sure. And then let's go to Elikand and let's make sure all of this is not releasable to someone. It is not. So we go to Elikand and we go ahead and grant you that and that. Now we have how many people in the Empire? Should be 68. Correct, 68. Now I'm really regretting not releasing Silent Repose from Ibavar. That war will take absolutely forever to do, I think. Let's pass the second to last one, Shared Authority. Oh, maybe, you know what, maybe we do go at Ibavar here. We don't have a CB, I'll just no CB them, I don't really care. We can force them to release Silent Repose. Would that add them to the Empire? Yes, it would. And then we can release one more person, like Esmeria. And I think that'll be at least a semi-fair. That way the borders don't get ugly and don't release half my country. Releasing half the country is bad. Alright, yeah, I'll take the stab hit. I don't care. We are plenty strong at this point. If a stab hit is going to bring our country down, then boy oh boy, we don't deserve to be here. We would be a very, very weak emperor. Which one of our allies are we at war with now? Silverforge. Yeah, oh well, we don't need them. Let's just barrage. Let's barrage. We have lost Expand Empire against Appleton. Thumbsbridge devoured them. We would get that back though. Yeah, you know, just assault it. There we go. And look, Ibavar, all I want is for you to do this. That's so little. It literally will not affect you in almost any way. I promise. Go ahead and do that. Come back around. Good so far down here. Not a big deal. There we go. That's 19. Really? You're still not willing to accept that? Once we occupy this, that should be enough then. Perfect. What? How? Why are you making this difficult, man? Just release Silent Repose. You don't need to own them. They deserve to be free. They can still remain elvish and everything. Alright. There we go. That is now 69 nations. Nice. In the Empire. Truce with small country is up in 1613. So I can either do that or I can just release Varane. Or not Varane. Esmerane. And we will call that there. You know what? Why is this 51 autonomy? What? That's insane. Well, first of all, I'm lowering autonomy. But I love the gnomes. I will release Gibbard. Where are you? Here you are. Gibbard, welcome back to the world. Absolutely terrible border gore. But you know what? I like gnomes. I think they deserve to be independent since these ones are not doing great. Though they may come back due to Gwed's misfortunes. And that does complete the Anbennar dream. The Empire of Anbennar was designed for a very specific purpose. After the fall of the Jexian Empire, the region was a mess, with squabbling warlords fighting over whatever scraps they could find. The Grand Summit of Seinathíl changed all that, and the Empire was formed to move our lands together in peace. We are separate, but also we work together for a better life. That's what the Anbennar dream is. We should spread this dream far and wide. The event the Anbennar dream happens. The Empire of Anbennar was... Well, I just read that. Was time for space. We are united once again, and even more nations across Canor have joined our ranks. But now that we're united, where should we go from here? We have few options we could take, but what should our efforts go towards? We could combine our forces, increasing the armies and strength of the Empire. We could combine our economies, bolstering each of us in turn and sparking a new golden age in industry. Or we could combine our brightest military minds, all the strategies we've developed separate, forming together for a new purpose. Which should we choose? Okay, so that gives land force limit, naval force limit. This gives production efficiency. This gives arbitration. You know what? I think that it makes sense for Seinathíl to want peace, right? I think that's what our whole thing is, so we'll do that. In 15 days, apparently people will get an event. I'm not sure if we get anything back from that. No, it does not. I think a perfect way to end off the series is with a note stock festival. No taxes. I think we just... Another great year for note stock. 20 prestige. And with that, that is the end of the Seinathíl campaign. I think this is a fantastic place to end it. We could go through and we could fully decentralize it and whatnot, but just sitting around for that to tick up does not seem great. Though we are getting plus 1.26. If you want to have a non-traditional way, but pretty easy way to unite the Empire of Anbennar, this is definitely the nation to do it. I mean, it's 1600, and if we had really focused on it, we absolutely could have already revoked the privilegia right now. Like, if we didn't even have to establish the parliamentary college for the mission tree, just boom, smack that in, easy. Easy. And then, of course, once you have the vassal swarm, you can just stop everything. Let's take a quick look around at the rest of the world. We'll get rid of the Terra Incognita. Seems that the command is doing well. Since Hellas is not quite here yet, they are big and beefy, though not the strongest I've ever seen. They are kicking around Buvari. The Lake Federation has united, though that has not kicked out the Centaurs. And the Ogres seem to actually do pretty well. They've expanded out. You don't see that. They usually just get absolutely obliterated by either the Lake Federation or the Centaurs. Rail Skulker's having a good game, as is Mountain Shark. So this is not a good Dwarvish game, as was kind of mentioned a couple episodes ago, I think. True Dagger is holding Amhildir, which is super funny. Verkul Gulan did well. Abdel Kanzat's still alive, but not too strong. Could die at any moment, whenever the command kind of decides to move forward. Jadari's looking alright. Bersartenshis is looking okay. Honestly, there's not like a lot of super crazy things that have happened over here, other than, of course, Laurent dying and then Goed dying, but we had a very large piece of Goed dying. I don't quite remember what happened to Laurent, but I think they just got coalitioned into the ground, and it caused them to fall apart. As for the Alien Tier area, Resincan formed, that's pretty cool. Larenkar as well. Duran is really the big winner for the colonizers. Kind of. Because they've lost a lot of stuff here in their core territories, but they're like still did well. So it's kind of weird how that worked out. Vanale did okay. They don't really get past this most of the time, as when other colonizers and adventure nations start popping up, they really start to lose some of the power that they have in their early colonization. Under a player's care, yeah, they'll obliterate the colonial game, but not alone. Looks like an Ordend, a Rekaprun is doing well. That's pretty common to see. Honestly, a pretty standard game, except for Seinathíl popping off and snaking all the way up here and doing all kinds of crazy shenanigans. But I would like to thank you all for watching. I'm not sure what I'm going to play next. I would love to hear what you'd like to see down below in the comments. I mean, I do have a few things in mind, but as always, I love feedback from you guys. Love to know what you guys are playing and all of that. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.